American Top 40.
I'm Casey Kasem. Now we're up to the song by a man who spent his youth as a member of a notorious British street gang. The gang was called the Mods, and during the early 60s, the Mods terrorized the English countryside. In large groups, they'd ride down the roads on motor scooters. Not big motorcycles, but little motor scooters. They wore Ivy League-style clothes, not black leather jackets, but button-down shirts and sport jackets with thin lapels. But as mild-mannered as the Mods may have looked, they became vicious whenever they ran into their sworn enemies, another gang called the Rockers. Now, the Rockers did wear black leather jackets and rode big motorcycles. And when the two gangs met on a London street or at a seaside resort, it was all-out gang war. And one member of the Mods, a man who says he was involved in many a gang fight, is none other than the lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey. Roger says, "I was an out-and-out Mod. That was the big thing for me. It allowed me to be rebellious, and it got me thrown out of school when I was 15. Well, a more civilized way that Roger Daltrey came to express his rebelliousness was through music. He began performing at Mod nightclubs with some friends of his, and that band eventually became The Who. Just last year, The Who produced a movie about their days as Mods called Quadrophenia. This week, former Mod gang member Roger Daltrey is in our countdown at number 27 with his first Top 40 solo hit. Here's Without Your Love.
American Top 40.
I'm Casey Kasem. You know, in the rock era, quite a few recording stars have gone on to become movie stars. From Elvis Presley to Barbra Streisand, from Diana Ross to Kris Kristofferson. But no rock star has ever taken on movie roles quite as bizarre as those played by the lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey. In his first role, the lead in the movie Tommy, Roger Daltrey played a pinball wizard who was blind, deaf, and dumb. He followed that performance with the lead in the film called Listomania, a bizarre account of the life of the 19th century composer Franz Liszt, a musical genius who, after a life of sinful indulgence, took the vows of a monk and withdrew from the world. And most recently, Roger Daltrey starred in the film called McVicker, in which he plays the role of John McVicker, bank robber, escape artist, and at one time the most wanted man in England. Quite a cross-section of roles for a man best known as the lead singer of The Who, Roger Daltrey. This week, The Who is at number 18 in our countdown. Here's You Better, You Bet.
You better, you better, you bet.
At number 18 in popularity, moving up 3, 6th week on the survey. That's The Who and You Better, You Bet. 17 big hits to number 1 as we count them down.
The hits from coast